because they earn more.
Correct.
And we have a big country.
Yes.
We have so many opportunities.
Yeah.
For everyone.
For everyone.
Even the store owners.
Yes.
They are complaining because no one goes to the store to buy something. Yeah.
Everyone is doing their own stuff.
Everyone is doing their own stuff. So it's harder.
Yes.
Even here now with social media.
Yes.
Worst because those people who have money to buy, they don't go outside to buy. They just check on their.
Good evening, Africa. Jumbo Africa. Good afternoon, Africa. You are tuned to Unique to Africa, the channel that brings you updates and events from across Africa, across the continent. And today we are in Maputo, in Mozambique, a very beautiful country. I have taken a walk down to the railway station, which is one of the best railway stations in Africa, as you can see from the videos that are displayed on the screen now. Now, this railway station has a restaurant which is also attached to it, where visitors or commuters who are traveling to the different towns or cities in Mozambique can sit back and relax. And I have been very fortunate to sit and discuss with an owner of a restaurant on the railway station, and he is Nono. So please, let's welcome him. Thank you so much for joining me. Can you please introduce yourself to Africa?
Thank you. Nice to meet you, my friend.
Okay.
I'm Nuno Rodriguez.
Okay.
I am Mozambican.
Okay.
I'm from the north, from Pula, but I'm living in Maputo for a long time.
Okay.
And I'm also an African addict like you.
All right.
I love
I like that.
I love my country. I love my continent, and I love our culture.
Right.
And I'm here just to help you.
Okay.
To boost our country and again to put our continent
On the map. Thank you so much for that very brief introduction. Now, I would like to find out how many languages should we expect to hear when we are in Mozambique?
So in Mozambique, the official language is Portuguese.
Okay.
Because we was colonized by Portugal.
All right.
And then, but we have so many local languages in Mozambique because we have so many tribes.
Okay.
In Mozambique.
Right.
We have the Shanganas.
Okay.
Who are the ones who are living in Gaza.
Right.
And we have the Rongas, the ones who are living in Maputo.
Okay.
We have the Mashopes, the ones who are living in Inhambane.
Okay.
We have the Sena, Mandaus on the center, and Mapuas, Mashwabos, Mwalis on the north.
That is quite a good number of them. And quickly, now, in all these African countries that we have been fortunate to visit, the one thing that we pick up is tribal differences. And sometimes it even exceeds just differences. It becomes physical, where one tribe doesn't like the other. Sometimes it's very physical, sometimes it's silent, but the war is there. Do you guys have any such situation in Mozambique?
So this is something that I love more in Mozambique because I was in other countries also, and I can see this difference you are talking about.
Yes.
But in Mozambique, we don't have this kind of differences. We have tribe differences because of the habits, traditions, and
language.
Language, and it's nice to see how they mix and they match at the same time.
Yeah.
But in Mozambique, they are the same.
Okay.
Because we are looking at everyone has the same people.
Yes.
And we treat everyone the same way.
That's beautiful.
We don't take differences between the cultures or between the tribes.
Okay.
And it's something that I love more in Mozambique.
Okay.
So if you are a Mozambican, you are free to walk everywhere you want.
Okay.
And to talk with anyone. No one will look at you with discrimination and saying that you are not.
You are Shangan. You are yes.
Yeah. This and even here, Maputo is a city from Mashopis I was talking about.
Yes.
But most of the people who are living in Maputo, they come from another cities and another provinces.
Right.
So now it's hard to see which one is from Maputo, which one is not. as
Okay.
me. I'm from Nampula, a different town,
Yes.
but I'm living here, and I never felt discrimination
You
or
never
people.
felt like you came from a different section of Mozambique.
Never, and I would never let someone to tell me that this is not my place, this is
Right.
not my city. Why?
Because
Because
you're all from the same
all
place.
from the same place, we have the same ID, and we talk Portuguese, the
Right.
same language, the official language,
Which makes communication very easy amongst the different
the
tribes.
different tribes.
Okay.
And yeah, you can
All right. The food. When people travel to other African countries, they always look forward to trying the different foods in that country. And I'll tell you my experience. I was fortunate to try the. I'm not sure if I'm going to say the name right. I think it's Mercado de Peixe.
Mercado de Peixe,
Yes,
the fish market.
the fish market, correct.
Yes.
I was fortunate to go to Mercado de Peixe, and I can tell you, I have eaten fish in different countries,
Proper fish.
proper fish.
Yes.
But the fish I ate at the fish market, which we just mentioned now,
Wonderful.
it was out of this world.
It was
So,
wonderful.
what else can we or people that are visiting Mozambique expect to eat?
And then you said it was wonderful.
Right.
But for me, I'm from here. I can take you for different cities. Then you can eat best.
Okay.
Okay, a better fish with
Yes.
better prawns or better calamaris or something like that.
Okay.
Because we have 2,700 kilometers on the sea, on the Indian Ocean.
Wow.
So we have so many types of fish, and our food is
Yes.
very special. Our flavors and the way they cook,
Yes.
even with not so many ingredients,
Yes.
but our food is wonderful.
Yeah.
And we have traditional recipes
Yes.
to even on the family. If your grandma knows a tradition
Yes.
recipe, she will never tell you exactly.
This applies everywhere, right? Where
Yeah,
grandmothers they have
yeah,
these special recipes and
yeah.
they
You can see all the ingredients
yes,
that she is using,
right.
but the way she does, it's different.
And
And
they don't take it from a book or the measurements. They all come from here.
and then you can see how food is trending.
Yes.
I can give you an example. In South Africa, you have a big company,
Yes.
Nando's.
Nando's. Yes.
Nando's, yeah, it's a company made from Mozambique. So
Okay.
yeah,
I thought it was from Portugal originally.
yeah, because maybe his fathers they are from Portugal,
Okay.
but he was a Mozambican.
Yeah.
And the traditional food, traditional way to cook in
Yes.
Mozambique, the way we grill our chickens,
Yes.
with the lemon and herb or with the coconut oil,
Right.
it's very different. And then you can see for because our food is special. The way we cook is special.
Yeah.
You can see that this recipe is trending all over the world. I was in India
Yes.
and I was surprised when I saw Nando's in India because India it's a big country
Very big.
and with more than million recipes and million spices.
Yeah,
And
because they also love spicy food, right?
also, but I saw the Nando's was fully booked.
Okay.
And I was very proud about my culture.
Wow, I would be proud as well.
Yeah, because I saw, wow, these guys are loving our food.
Yes, I can tell you one thing. I am not a fan of fast food like the KFCs and the McDonald's, but when it comes to Nando's,
It's different.
I would eat it anytime.
Yeah, because it's homemade food.
Yes.
Homemade food. You know, the way they cook,
Yes.
the way the chicken stays and marinate
Yeah.
for hours.
Okay.
You know, it
Well,
becomes,
I will have to do a video from a Nando's restaurant
yeah,
before.
it becomes different.
Yes.
And this is something I love in Africa.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, you can see that we are very closer,
Yes.
but the food are very different.
Yes.
The way they cook.
Yeah.
And not because I'm a Mozambican, but I'm telling you,
Yes.
Mozambique food is the best food I ever ate in
Wow.
my entire life.
Okay.
And I don't know if someday I can go somewhere else and eat better food than in Mozambique.
Have you tried in other places
Yeah,
just
I
to?
was in South Africa, but
Yeah.
ah,
What happened? Tell us.
maybe you have the proper ingredients,
Yes.
everything because your products in
Yes.
South Africa they are very nice.
Okay.
And they're very freshly and soft and clean.
Right.
But I don't know the way that we cook.
Yes.
I stayed in Barberton for 2 months, and
Okay.
every day I was thinking about my food. Every day, yeah. And
Okay.
I ate the pap and soya
Yes.
with pie. I said no,
Never
no,
again.
never again.
But for me, I like to try. Like I tried the sopa Portuguese
Okay.
in Maputo here, and at first sight, when I saw it from the street. I was sitting with these guys on the street, and they wanted me to buy some for them. So I asked this mama that was selling to give them a few bowls. But the sight of it, I didn't like it.
Yes,
Yes,
but when you taste it,
when I tasted it in a restaurant,
yeah, you said, wow.
I asked for the second bowl.
Yeah, exactly. So this is something that we need to boost.
Yes.
It's our culture, our
Right.
food. Our food here in my restaurant, we sell a lot of food.
Yes.
We sell Occident food also.
Okay.
But the most wanted food
Yes.
is the local food. Local
The
food.
local food, yes.
Because it's better.
That is true.
It's better because even you as a foreigner, you came, you taste for the first time, and then on the second time you ask for the same.
For the same food,
You
yes.
say, no, we have a lot of things. On
Yeah, and you go like, no, I want this
I
one.
want this one because it's better. It's better. It's better.
Yeah, I go around and I do this. There are so many reasons why I'm doing this. But one of the reasons is to encourage Africans to explore the continent because Africans don't travel. If you would give them a chance to go to Europe or to travel around Africa,
We choose Europe also.
80% of Africans will choose Europe. Now, why should Africans visit Mozambique?
Mozambique.
Yeah,
You took a nice point.
yeah,
Because we are used to go to the YouTube and to go to the or to watch television and
yes.
see what they have to what they have to show us
About our continent.
about our continent.
Yes.
And we don't want to travel for ourselves
Yeah.
to see.
They
what
actually don't give us a chance to tell our own story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I will tell you a story. I was in Eswatini for the first time and the second time.
For those of you who do not know what Eswatini is, that will be Swaziland.
Swaziland.
Okay.
I was to Eswatini, and then for the first and the second time, I was to two cities, Manzini and Matsapa.
Yeah.
And then I didn't like it too much.
Okay.
Because I had a bad impression, and I didn't knew the city as well.
Okay.
And then when I came back, I was to the YouTube to see
Yes.
what the country has to show me.
Right.
And then what I saw, it was just women dancing for the king.
Yes.
And I didn't find nothing more.
Yes.
And I said, I'm right. This country doesn't have nothing to show me.
Yes.
And then I was there a month ago.
Okay.
And I saw what the country has,
Yes.
and how developed it is.
Yes.
And how clean it is.
Yeah.
And I was impressed.
Yes.
I was very impressed. So it gets me to a point.
Yeah.
We need to, be proud about our continent.
Right.
Because everything starts here.
Everything starts here. And I think everything actually ends right here.
Exactly.
I always say this is Africa.
Yeah, and the point you was getting.
Yeah.
Because when you look to Mozambique on the internet or something like that,
Yeah.
you can see there is beaches, there is something, but most of the information they had there, it's because it's not a good country.
Yeah.
And I was very sad because Mozambique it was the third sad country in the world
Right.
on the top. I said, what? I never saw someone said like this.
But how would they say that? Okay, let me give you my impression. Not even impression, what I heard before coming, or what I read on the internet, and also some friends actually texted me. They said, be careful in Mozambique. Mozambique is not safe. There are lots of pickpockets. There's this. So I had a lot of negative information. But I also saw the reviews on Google. They were so negative. And I thought, I'm traveling Africa, and Mozambique is in Africa. I will go there and give my own impression about Mozambique. But from the day I got here, I found people that are full of kindness. And I'll give you an example. I took a bus from Matola to Maputo, and I got dropped far away from where I live because I couldn't
You didn't saw
identify.
the stop. Yeah.
Yes, I didn't see the stop sign or the stop where I was supposed to come out of the bus. And this young man, I asked him where was Hotel 2001, and he walked with me for 20 minutes. And
Without
I,
expecting nothing.
yes, and you know, Mozambique can be quite hot sometimes, so I was sweating. And I said, you could have just told me it would take me 20 minutes to walk. Could have requested Yango. It's like,
Yeah.
no, it's okay.
Yeah.
And these, I can give you so many examples. I've left my bag with people on the street. I've walked on the street playing on my phone, you know, and I've never seen anyone even attempting or giving me that evil eye like I'm gonna grab. Because I can take note of those.
Yeah, this is something I love more in Mozambique. People
Yeah.
are very kind. It's a very kindful country. And you know, I don't know why these guys are trending this bad image about us. I
Yeah.
don't know who went with this or something like this.
Yeah.
But it's nothing like this.
No.
It's a very safe country. Of course, they have crime incidents like everywhere else, even on the Europe, even on America.
I think if we put it statistically, America actually has more crime
More
than in
crime, yeah,
Africa.
but everyone wants to go there.
Yeah.
Because them, they show the good image about the country.
Correct.
And we don't do that.
Yes.
We are just worried about getting to another country, to another continent.
Yes.
And when we get money to travel,
Yes.
we don't think to travel in our country.
No.
We just want to go to Europe, to Asia, or to America.
Right.
And this is something I don't like it as well.
Which is why I'm insisting that we tell our own stories. We listen to our own fellow brothers from the countries that we visit, so they can actually tell us the different stories. Now, yeah,
And
please,
the
you want
work
to.
and the work you are doing, like you YouTubers on social media,
Right.
your work is very important
Thank you.
because you are the ones who can show the real image about Africa, the
Yes.
real image about our countries.
Right.
And don't let no one tell us how our country is.
Absolutely.
Don't let it.
Absolutely.
Of course, we have problems.
We do.
But I can see that something very special here in Africa, not only in Mozambicans or South African, in
Yeah.
all the Africans, we don't like to complain
Yes.
about our problems. You can see someone in Europe or America with a good house, good car, good job, good family, and everything else,
Yeah.
with a health insurance and complaining about his own life.
Yes.
But in Mozambique, in Africa, you can see someone who didn't eat the breakfast, who didn't eat the lunch, smiling,
Yes.
appreciating the life,
Right.
small things.
Yes.
Yeah, this is something we need to boost also.
Right.
Yes.
So are you saying we should? Oh, yes. We are generally happy people. It doesn't matter the circumstances that we find ourselves in. We are still generally happy. Okay. The street vendors that I've seen in Mozambique. The one thing I picked up, the people in Mozambique. Yes, the rate of unemployment looks like it's very high. Looking at the number of people on the streets. However, these people, you can see their willingness to work. You can see they are hustlers. But the one area that I've picked up is the area of agricultural products, fruits, veggies, and all that. Do you guys have a system where these people that are cultivating these crops, they can channel it to a specific corporation or cooperative where they don't actually bring these goods to the market and not get buyers, they get rotten, and then they have to throw them away? Is there any organization that is encouraging them to do that?
Yeah, uh, there is there is a lot of organizations, okay, but I don't think that they are doing their best,
Okay.
okay, because we have a good land in
Yes.
Mozambique, we have water, we don't have water problems or
Yes.
something like that. We have a nice weather, and this is something that we must boost it and we must pay attention. Is farming.
Correct.
Farming is something I love in South Africa. Just when you cross the border,
Yes.
then you can see farms, because they are investing on agriculture.
Yes.
This is something we must invest it more
Correct.
in Mozambique. I can see most of the people they are planting for themselves,
Yeah.
individually.
Yes.
Okay.
And when they get excesses, they bring them to the market.
To the market.
Yeah.
But as you said, of course, there is a lot of employment here in Mozambique,
Yes.
but people they choose to work for themselves
Yeah.
because it's better.
Correct.
When you work with someone, you say the minimum salary here in Mozambique is around 7,000 meticais, is almost 2,000 rands.
Wow.
It's not enough for a
For
family.
for 30 days, you
Yeah,
get
it's not
2,000.
enough for a family to live.
No, it's not.
But when you work for yourself, you can get maybe 3 or 4 times
Yes.
more this money.
Yeah.
So that's why people they prefer to work for themselves. Okay,
Yeah.
street sellers or on the small markets or something like that,
Yeah.
because they earn more,
Correct.
and we have a big country. We
Yes.
have so many opportunities,
Yeah.
for everyone.
For
Even
everyone.
the store owners,
Yes.
they are complaining because no one goes to the store to buy something. Yeah,
Everyone is doing their own
everyone
stuff.
is doing their own stuff. So it's harder.
Yes.
Even here now with social media,
Yes.
it's worst because those people who have money to buy, they don't go outside to buy. They just check on the Instagram or the
Yes.
WhatsApp business or the WhatsApp stories, and then they buy whatever
Yeah.
they want.
Let's focus a little bit on this street vendors, especially the ones that are selling fruit and veg,
Food.
because it's quite it's a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Even
Um,
here outside the stadium.
Even right here, yes, I saw a lot when I was coming
Exactly,
in.
exactly.
There is a lady, I'm not sure if she's in Ghana or Kenya. Now, she's done something wonderful. I also saw it on YouTube, where she gets a lot of local farmers that are producing in very small scale. Now, what she does is she guarantees them that whatever they harvest from their farms, she will buy
She
them.
will buy.
So she has something like a cooperative where she buys this product from them. It encourages them to work more and also not to dump some of their products because they are perishable, they get rotten if they didn't get buyers from the street. If someone is listening to this interview and is thinking, okay, this is an area where I can invest in, is that something that would be allowed in Mozambique? Would it be easy to assemble these farmers? Can you give me more insight into that?
Yeah,
So people listening, yeah.
it will be easy. Mozambique is one of the easiest place to make business
Okay.
because you don't need too much licenses or something. Or it's very easy to get a license here in Mozambique.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
it's very easy, but it's something that we need to boost more. It's on the farming
Yes.
because, as you said, there is a lot of individual farmers,
Yeah.
small with small skills,
Yes.
doing.
Yeah.
So most of the times we have more food than people
Yeah.
to buy it.
That's correct.
So if you guys have money or have this or want to invest in Mozambique, you
Yes.
can come and invest because we have special
Yeah.
traditions like coconuts. We
Correct.
have
I
a
saw a
lot,
lot of coconut.
a lot of coconuts, and
Yeah.
it's something that you can use for cosmetics or
Yes.
not only for foods. We have cashews.
I saw the cashews.
A
Yes.
lot of cashews.
Yeah.
We had the fish, as I said to you,
Yes.
we have 2,700 kilometers on the sea. So
Right.
we have prawns, calamaris, a lot, every type of fish,
Yes.
and nice fish
Yeah.
we have in Mozambique. And so it's a nice area to invest in
Okay.
Mozambique and farming also.
Yeah.
But something I would like to let here on this video is for us to invest in our talent
Okay.
because Africa, every country in Africa, we are talented.
Correct.
We are,
I agree with you.
yeah, we burn up, we born gifted. We are very gifted.
Right.
Eh? Even in sports, on music, on dance, on arts, on painting, whatever you want.
Yes.
Huh? You can see this painted here, then you will show to them.
Yeah.
It was just a small artist
Okay.
who made it.
Okay. This one.
This one.
Wow.
And if you go to Europe or somewhere else
Yes.
where they invest on their talent,
Yes.
maybe it will cost 1 million,
That is true.
2 millions.
Yeah.
It's not because they are more talented than
No,
us
they're not.
because they are, they invest
In talent,
in
yeah.
talent, and this is something we need to invest more,
Yeah.
especially here in Mozambique. Let me give you an example. We have our soccer
Yes.
is not so developed.
Right.
We have a small league in the country, but our players they are very talented. We have so many players playing on Europe.
Yes.
Imagine if all these players who are playing on
Yes.
France, yeah,
England.
on England, Italy, or something like that, come back to play in our continent,
Yes.
we will have the best teams ever.
Yeah, I think yeah. If you take the French national team for example, I watched their squad and there are even jokes on TikTok and
All of
everywhere.
them, they're coming from
They're
Africa.
all coming from Africa. The 11 men in the field
Exactly,
and the bench.
exactly. And they are friends,
You know,
but they are not.
they are not. They're from here.
They are just using them
They are using them.
because they know they are talented.
Yeah, I think the problem comes in because our governments, our institutions that are supposed to actually take care of these people and make sure that they are well taken care of in Africa, they are not doing that.
They are not doing
And Africa and Europe sends or gives them very attractive packages that encourages them to leave the continent. So that is an area we should actually dwell more on. Do you guys have that problem in Mozambique? Or
Yeah, we have, and okay, the governments, the institutions, okay,
yeah,
but the biggest problem is
yes,
with us.
okay,
Is with us. I was seeing an interview last week about a Mozambican player. He is playing on Kaizer Chiefs
okay,
in South Africa.
yeah,
He was telling that, hey, me, I can't walk in South Africa for 5 minutes without no one recognizing me or asking me for a photo.
wow,
But when I come to my country,
in Mozambique,
in Mozambique,
yes,
everyone knows me,
okay,
but no one asks me for a photo.
I see.
They can see you on the mall
Yes,
and they will pass it through you. Like they don't know you. But they
okay,
are the same who are on the stadium on the Sunday to watch. So this is our biggest problem, and it's something I love in South Africa
yes,
because in South Africa, you guys are
talent,
supporting,
talent, talent is recognized.
and recognizing the sports and the
Yes,
talent. You can see the Amapiano now is trending all over the
it's
world,
all over the world.
all over the world.
Yeah.
But here, if you ask someone who's your favorite singer, he will say Chris Brown.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah.
So what about the Mozambican singers? Because they are used to see these people,
Yeah.
and and they don't give them